The member from London Fanshawe.
Speaker, my question's to the Premier. A few days ago, Premier, you claimed that a high-speed rail link between London and Toronto was possible within a decade. And yet, high-speed rail is mentioned nowhere in your budget. No timelines, no funding, nothing at all. Mr. Speaker, if the Premier really intends to build high-speed rail to London, why isn't it mentioned anywhere in her budget?
Minister of Transportation.
Minister of Transportation.
Thanks very much, Mr. Speaker, and I thank the member from London for that question. Obviously, high-speed rail is very, very important to our government. It's very important to the people of London, Kitchener-Waterloo, communities like Windsor and beyond. Speaker, I think it's important for everyone to understand that with almost $14 billion in new revenue tools that are provided for in the budget to fund transportation projects outside of the GTHA, the high-speed rail project is one of the ones that we plan to pursue to help create jobs and help boost the economy in the London area. As you may know, the government had undertaken a pre-feasibility study. The Ministry of Transportation had done that work, and we are working hard to work with all partners, municipalities and everyone else in the system to develop an implementation plan that makes sense. But this is why, as we've said throughout this week, throughout the budget debate, Speaker, that it's very important for members, particularly from those communities that will benefit greatly from the investments we plan to make, to support our budget, work with us, and get on with the projects. Thanks very much.
Supplementary.
Speaker, there is no funding for high-speed rail in the budget. It's not even mentioned in your budget. In fact, the government has been silent on how it will pay for transportation priorities that are mentioned in the budget. The government has only found half the money needed to pay for existing transportation promises, not including a magical high-speed rail line. How will the government make up the difference? By selling public assets? By cutting programs? Mr. Speaker, Ontarians deserve the truth. Will the Premier finally admit she can't keep her promises and her government will deliver austerity, not a high-speed rail?
Thank you, Minister.